Alright, stop scrolling, because the internet just saw something so outrageously luxurious. It made Drake as diamond chains look like Claire as accessories. 50 Cent, the rap mogul, the TV powerhouse, the man who survived 9 bullets and 9 beefs, just got hit with a surprise so bold, so bizarre, and so expensive, it broke hip-hop's collective brain. We're talking about a 10万美元 custom emerald green suit staged from Italian silk, embroidered with actual artwork from his legendary albums on the inside lining. Yeah, you heard that right. Every milestone from Get Rich or Die Tryin to the Massacre literally sewn into the fabric. Who does that? This isn't just fashion, this is flexing on physics. It is giving luxury Illuminati drip. It is giving Versace meets street revenge. It is giving I am too rich to wear memories, I wear history, and when 50 saw it, the man who has roasted everyone from Diddy to Yaru was speechless. The look on his face, like he just saw Young Buck as credit score. Social media lost its mind, fans calling it the suit of legends, others calling it the most 50 Cent thing ever, but the real question is, who made it? Why now? And what secret message is hidden inside this 100美元 K masterpiece? Stay tuned, this rabbit hole runs deep. Let us rewind this luxurious circus. Because this story didn't start with a red carpet, it started with a mystery box that looked like it came straight out of a billionaire's fever dream. 50 Cent, the mogul who turned hustling into an Olympic sport, was in New York prepping for a press event for his final lap tour, when an assistant rode in a massive green velvet trunk with gold trim. No tag, no label, just a handwritten note that read, "For the man who wears history now." Normally 50 分, as the kind of guy who de-roast the delivery driver before he opened it, but something about that emerald glow caught his attention. He cracks it open, and inside is pure insanity. A tailored emerald suit shimmering like kryptonite under studio lights, hand-stitched with every one of his album covers embedded inside the lining. Get Rich or Die Tryin, Curtis, The Massacre, even Animal Ambition, each one perfectly positioned, like his entire career was wrapped around him, literally, and here is where it gets wild. This wasn't just any tailor job, oh no. According to insiders, the designer behind this masterpiece is a secretive European fashion genius named Giovanni Lex, a man rumored to have crafted suits for royalty, sheiks, and that one billionaire who tried to buy the moon. Lex reportedly spent 3 months designing it, sourcing emerald Italian silk from a private mill in Como, using golden thread imported from France, and embedding microfibers printed with actual high-res scans of 50 分 as album art. Yes, scans. The same artwork that defined an era, the bullet-ridden Get Rich or Die Tryin cover stitched right over the chest, the Massacre embroidered along the spine, Curtis lining the sleeves like invisible tattoos of legacy. When 50 first pulled it out, he froze. The man who has roasted half the industry on Instagram didn't have a single word. His entourage says he stared at it for a good 30 seconds like it was the holy grail dipped in money. Then, in classic 50 fashion, he cracked a smirk and said, "Whoever did this knows I am petty enough to wear my own greatness," and that is when social media went nuclear. The first clip leaked from backstage 50小时 holding up the emerald suit, light bouncing off it like a disco ball made of envy. Within minutes, it was everywhere. Twitter sorry, X had him trending with captions like, 50 Cent just wore his legacy, and when flexing meets fine art, TikTok creators started duetting the video with reactions like, "This ain't drip and this is historical couture," one fan wrote. Only 50 could pull off a 100美元 K suit that doubles as a museum exhibit, another joked. Meanwhile, Yaru can't even afford a button. The internet was eating it up like free samples at Costco. But you know how it goes. For every fan hyping it, there is a hater lurking with Wi-Fi and low self-esteem. Some called it ego wear. One tweet said, "Imagine being so rich you start wearing your own discography like a cape." Others said it was narcissism wrapped in silk, but that only made it trend harder. Because in hip-hop, if people are arguing about you, you're winning. The craziest part, nobody knew who actually gifted it. 50分 as inner circle was tight-lipped. G-Unit members swore they had no idea. The designer wouldn't comment. Even Wu Shifen's own team told press, it came from a private admirer. Now that is how you feed the internet beast, mystery, luxury, and a legend caught off guard. But wait, it gets deeper. Because once fashion sleuths got involved, things started to look weirdly symbolic. The emerald green fabric. Fans noticed it matched the color of Wu Shifen's iconic vitamin water branding. Coincidence? Maybe not. Then someone zoomed into a still frame of the suit lining and spotted a subtle phrase stitched into the silk near the shoulder. Power never ends. Boom! Fans lost it immediately. Series erupted like popcorn. Is this a teaser for a new Power spin-off? Is 50小时 hinting at his retirement? Did someone commission this as a peace offering from a rival? The rabbit hole was endless. People were breaking down color theory, gem symbolism, and even numerology, because of course they were. Someone even tweeted, emeralds symbolize rebirth and success. Wu Shifen is about to drop something big. Meanwhile, Wu Shi posted the clip on his own Instagram with the caption, when you get something like this, you don't TikTok, you level up, and that is all it took. That one line was enough to send his fans into meltdown mode. Within 2 hours, the post hit 5 million views, and even his old rivals couldn't stay quiet. DD's stylist allegedly commented with a subtle emoji before deleting it. Rick Ross posted a story flexing in a velvet robe with the caption, "We all kings, but some suits into royal petty." Absolutely effective. Even more, fans immediately assumed Ross was throwing shade. One fan replied, Rick mad he ain't got an emerald robe stitched with wingstop receipts. The clapbacks were brutal, and just when you thought it couldn't get pettier, Floyd Mayweather entered the chat. Oh yes, he posted a clip from his mansion closet which, mind you, looks like a Gucci museum scene. 100 million K. That is cute. My socks cost that, bro couldn't resist. Wu Shi responded 2 hours later on Threads, posting a screenshot of Floyd as reading glasses with the caption, "You can't read what the suit says anyway." The internet lost its mind, but behind all the jokes, there was something deeper brewing. Because that emerald suit wasn't just a gift, it was a statement. Wu Shisen has spent years building his empire beyond music, TV, liquor, real estate, boxing, and enough views to fuel 3 lifetimes of content. And this suit, it was the physical embodiment of that evolution, the mogul literally wearing the chapters of his own story. Still, the mystery gnawed at everyone. Who really sent it? Some said a billionaire fan. Others whispered it came from a high-end brand trying to lure Wu Shi into fashion. But one theory started gaining traction, that it was a secret power move from Netflix, celebrating the 10th anniversary of Power and teasing a collaboration. Why? Because eagle-eyed fans spotted a tiny embroidered N under the lapel, the same shade of red used by Netflix as logo. The plot thickened faster than Drake beef. People started connecting dots. The phrase "power never ends," the timing, the secret delivery, the lavish production. It suddenly felt less like a random gift and more like a viral marketing stunt, except this time, the star didn't even know he was part of it. That as when insiders started whispering that Wu Shi was furious once he realized what was happening. He reportedly told his team, "They used my image without clearance," but others say he was just shocked, not mad. Because let us be real, Wu Shifen's ego doesn't get bruised easily. He is the type to sue you for using his face, then buy your company after he wins. By the end of the day, one thing was clear, whether it was a gift, a flex, or a secret campaign. That emerald suit had just reignited Wu Shisen's relevance in the fashion world and reminded everyone that the man who once said "I got the magic stick" still has the golden touch, and trust me. The reactions that came next, from fans, designers, and even celebrities who couldn't resist weighing in, turned this from a luxury league into one of the most entertaining fashion fields hip-hop has seen in years. Because when money and mystery collide, chaos follows close behind. Now here is where this story stops being a fashion moment and turns into a full-blown internet soap opera with designer stitching. Once Wu Shifen's emerald suit clip hit every platform, it didn't just trend, it detonated. Within 12 hours, every influencer, rapper, and keyboard warrior with a Wi-Fi signal had something to say. The memes, ruthless. The reactions, outrageous. The commentary, pure digital gold. Twitter sorry. X was divided like a family at Thanksgiving. Half the people were calling it art meets arrogance while the other half were like, man, that suit could pay my rent for a year, one fan joked. 50 Cent really said, forget streaming numbers, I am gonna stream luxury. Another wrote, that emerald suit got more hits than Ya Rule in the 2000s. Savage, TikTok went berserk too. Stylists were breaking down the craftsmanship like forensic scientists. One viral creator said, the inside of that suit is more legendary than half the rappers alive. Meanwhile, parody accounts started posting budget versions, people wrapping themselves in green curtains with printouts of Get Rich or Die Tryin glued inside. It was chaos, but the madness didn't stop there. Fashion blogs from Vogue to Complex started weighing in. GQ called it a revolutionary merge between hip-hop legacy and haute couture, but page 6. Oh, they couldn't resist the shade. Their headline read, 50 Cent as Emerald Eagle. When money literally becomes fabric, they accused him of turning nostalgia into narcissism, which, let us be honest, is exactly why we love him. And do you know who couldn't sit this one out? Kanye West, because if there is a flax war brewing, his name is always nearby. He posted on his private account, the suit clean, but man gonna have album art and Grammy trophies sewn in. Classic Kanye can't let anyone have a moment. Within an hour, 50 reposted that with the caption, make sure they spell check graduation this time. Boom, petty alert level. Nuclear. Meanwhile, fans started noticing something even crazier. Zoom in on the sleeve of the emerald jacket and there it was. Hidden beneath the cuff, stitched in gold thread, was a tiny date, 2003, the year Get Rich or Die Tryin dropped. Cue the conspiracy theories. Is he teasing a 20th anniversary project? Is this part of a secret documentary? The internet was connecting dots that probably didn't even exist. Then came the moment nobody expected. As designer jumped into the conversation. That's right. Olivier Rousteing, the creative director of Bombing, commented under 50 Cent's Instagram post with a fire emoji and the words, the craftsmanship is insane. You could practically hear the fashion world gasp. When Bombing co-signs a rapper asterisk, you know something seismic just happened, but of course, not everyone was impressed. Charlemagne the God called it the most unnecessary flex of 2025. He said, this man could feed 50 families, but instead he fed his ego within minutes. 50 clapped back on threads. Those families ain't my size. Chill, internet meltdown. You could feel the collective gasp through the Wi-Fi. Even Fashion Nova men tried to get a piece of the pie. Tweeting, we can make that suit for 49.99 美元, to which 50 responded, yeah, but yours look like church curtains. Bro cooked them in 10 ounce flat. But the best part, fans started discovering more hidden messages inside the suit. Someone uploaded a zoom-in HD photo of the interior lining and spotted miniature QR codes stitched into the pattern. Scanning one apparently led to an unreleased Power Universe teaser clip. Nobody knew if it was real or fan-made, but the hype was uncontrollable. Suddenly, this wasn't just a fashion flex, it was an alternate reality game for hip-hop nerds. Podcasts couldn't stop talking about it. Joe Budden, sipping his coffee like a disappointed uncle, said, this man's suit got more promo than some artists' albums. DJ. Academics went live for 4 hours arguing that 50 Cent is still the most marketing-savvy man in hip-hop. His chat was split between genius move and bro, it is just a jacket. And then enter Diddy, because if you thought this saga didn't have enough shade, here comes Puff with a flashlight. He posted a video of himself laughing while wearing a lime green silk robe, saying, that ain't emerald, that is envy, subtle. Never. Fans immediately labeled it the beginning of Suit Wars 2025. 50 clapped back faster than Siri hearing her name. He posted a photo of the suit next to Diddy's robe with the caption, difference between custom-made and custom-laid. Boom, mic drop, the memes. Next level. One showed the emerald suit photoshopped onto the Mona Lisa with the caption Fiti Da Vinci. Another had Wu Shi standing next to funnels, both wearing green. One viral meme said, "He didn't get rich or die trying. He got rich and started wearing history." The entire timeline was glittering in green sarcasm, but underneath the jokes, industry insiders were starting to whisper about the real significance of this moment. Because Wu Shi didn't just show off wealth, he reignited the conversation about ownership. Every album on that suit, owned by him. Every song, every master, all Wu Shifen's. The suit wasn't just art, it was proof. Proof that a kid from South Jamaica, Queens, went from dodging bullets to being the tailor of his own legacy. Even Jay-Z's old engineer chimed in on X, writing, "This man just redefined wear your brand," and that is exactly what it was. Hip-hop as evolution stitched in silk. Still, not everyone took it that deep. Some fans accused him of trolling the culture, saying the stunt was another ego trip disguised as art. Others joked that Wu Shifen's suit got more hits than Takashi's career, but then, plot twist, the designer finally broke his silence. Giovanni Lux, the man behind the magic thread, posted a cryptic message on his Instagram story. It said, "Some suits are more than fabric, they re-armor." He added, "The tech power never ends." That single post reignited every Netflix theory like gasoline on gossip. Within hours, Netflix's official account posted a green heart emoji under Wu Shifen's photo. No caption, just that. The internet collectively screamed, "Confirmed." Every gossip blog ran headlines like, "Wu Shifen's emerald suit is a secret Netflix collab." Others claimed it was part of a new Power anniversary campaign. But insiders close to Wu Shi denied it, saying he had no idea. The gift was legit. Still, that didn't stop fans from speculating. After all, when your suit costs six figures and glows like alien royalty, people are gonna read between every thread. Even Ellen DeGeneres, who has been off TV for years, jumped back on social media just to post. That suit could host its own talk show. You know it as Global One. Retired celebrities crew out just to comment. By the weekend, Emerald Empire was trending worldwide. Luxury brands were offering collabs. Gucci allegedly slid into Wu Shifen SDMs with AVD Love to Talk. Balenciaga posted a cryptic photo of green fabric with the caption, "The future of fashion is unapologetic." It was official. Wu Shifen's $100K emerald suit had gone from mystery gift to fashion revolution. It blurred the line between flex and folklore. It was couture meets chaos, and it had everyone from rappers to runway models debating what it meant to wear power. But here's the kicker, just as things were peaking, a new twist dropped that made everything before it look tame. Because when Wu Shi wore that same suit to a red carpet event 2 days later, something happened that no one, not even his million-dollar tailor, saw coming. And what went down that night? Oh, it wasn't just about threads and stitches anymore. It was about legacy meeting legend. Living in front of flashing cameras and viral chaos, the night of the event looked like any other Hollywood red carpet, that is, until Wu Shifeng showed up and turned it into the Emerald Met Gala. The cameras didn't just flash, they exploded. Paparazzi lenses fogged up like steam room windows as he stepped out in that same $100K emerald suit, pressed, gleaming, and reflecting every flash like he'd just descended from a money-scented heaven. Reporters screamed questions like it was the Grammys, not a movie premiere. Wu Shi? Who made the suit? Wu Shi? Is it true there is a Netflix deal hidden inside? Wu Shi? Are those real diamonds on the lapel? He didn't say a word, just smiled that trademark smirk that said, "I know something you don't." The silence was louder than any quote could be. But here is where the story took a left turn off the red carpet and straight into viral pandemonium. Because just as Wu Shi posed for a group photo, one of the flashes caught something weird. Fans zoomed in later, you could see faint reflections inside the lining of the jacket. Not just album covers anymore, but what looked like unreleased artwork. People started screenshotting, enhancing, zooming again like FBI agents, and that is when they spotted it, a brand new image that read Curtis. Reloaded. The internet lost its mind within minutes. X was ablaze with 50 Cent as new album teased inside his suit. Series piled up faster than Uber Eats orders during halftime. Is this the return of the old 50? Is he trolling the entire industry? One viral post said, "This man really used fashion to drop an album announcement. That as next-level marketing sorcery." Meanwhile, the crowd at the event couldn't stop buzzing. Even A-list celebrities were whispering about it. Leonardo DiCaprio reportedly leaned over to Jay-Z and said, "Only 50 万 output this kind of stunt." Jay just laughed and replied, "He learned from the best, yeah." That as right, the same man who once dropped the blueprint might we just witnessed the green print backstage. Chaos reigned. Reporters were desperate for confirmation, PR reps were panicking, and designers were calling it the most genius unplanned reveal in pop culture. Giovanni Lax, the mysterious designer, posted a cryptic emerald green square on his story with the words "Suit speaks, world listens." That's it. No caption, no explanation, just pure troll energy. But then came the plot twist nobody expected. Someone leaked a behind-the-scenes video from the fitting session. In it, 50 can be seen inspecting the inside of the jacket while a stylist explains, "We added a little surprise, you'll see it when the light hits right." Boom! Confirmation. This wasn't a coincidence. It was a planned flex, an intentional Easter egg to drive the internet insane, and the insane it went. The next morning, headlines across every outlet screamed, "50 Cent turns fashion into marketing masterclass. Curtis reloaded. Hip-hop as emerald era begins. Move over." Kanye 50 Cent just revolutionized the rollout. Even brands started trying to cash in. Starbucks tweeted, "Our new matcha latte feels underdressed next to 50 Cent's suit." Sprite posted, "When your drip matches our logo, it as destiny." The emerald aesthetic was officially trending, but not everyone was celebrating. Some old-school rappers called it a distraction. Fat Joe said on IG Live, "Back in my day, we flexed bars, not B." But not everyone was celebrating. Some old-school rappers called it a distraction. Fat Joe said on IG Live, "Back in my day, we flexed bars, not blazers." Others accused 50 of selling out, turning hip-hop into haute couture. But 50 didn't care. In fact, he fed on the backlash. He posted a selfie the next morning wearing sunglasses and that same emerald jacket draped over his chair. Caption, "They talked when I was broke. They talk louder when I shine. Must be working." Classic 50, turning criticism into currency. The fans, though, they were obsessed. They started calling him the Emerald General. Some edited the Get Rich or Die Tryin album cover to show him wearing the suit instead of the bulletproof vest. Others made mock ads for Emerald G Unit, pretending he was launching his own luxury line. And honestly, if 50 is as smart as we know he is, that idea is probably already trademarked. Then, just when everyone thought the hype couldn't climb any higher, Dr. Dre entered the chat. Lately, he posted a photo of himself holding a glass of champagne with the caption, "Proud of the kid." Still breaking rules after 20 years, fans took that as confirmation that Dre was producing Curtis Reloaded. The internet started vibrating and right on cue. 50 dropped a teaser dish, a second clip of him walking through a dark hallway, wearing that same emerald suit, as his old Inda Club beat played in reverse. At the end, the words flashed, "Legacy never dies." No release date, no details, just enough chaos to keep the world hooked. People went viral. Reaction channels were losing their voices. YouTubers were calling it marketing genius disguised as luxury. Reddit threads exploded with 50 Cent timelines, theories, and hidden clues. One fan claimed the emerald color represented rebirth, a symbolic move showing that 50 isn't done. He was evolving. Another said the micro QR codes sewn inside the jacket were GPS trackers for VIP invites to a secret album listening event. The internet had turned the suit into an interactive scavenger hunt. Meanwhile, the fashion world was bowing down. Vogue did a special feature titled, "When Hip Hop Becomes Hot, The 50 Cent Effect." They called him a walking renaissance, painting wrapped in street DNA. Even Time magazine ran an editorial, calling him the man who redefined legacy, flexing. But for all the glitz, the human moment came later. A journalist finally asked Wu Shi in an interview what the suit really meant to him. His answer, simple. Every stage in that suit is a piece of what I survived. I wore it to remind myself I made it out and I did it my way. The comment hit like a bullet made of poetry. Fans quoted it everywhere. For once, the man famous for trolling showed his soul and it was wrapped in emerald silk. Still, Wu Shi being Wu Shi, he couldn't end it on a soft note. When asked if he'd ever top the emerald suit, he laughed and said, "Wait till you see what I wear to my Rock Roll Hall of Fame induction." That single line broke the internet all over again. By the time the chaos settled, one thing was undeniable. The emerald suit wasn't just fashion. It was legacy armor, a statement that power, creativity, and pure audacity could coexist in one bold man. The suit became part of pop culture history, sitting somewhere between Michael Jackson's glove and Prince's purple coat, and like every Wu Shi Sen story, it ended perfectly, with the man walking away richer, trendier, and 10 times more relevant than before, because when Wu Shi Sen flexes, it is never just a moment, it is a movement, and this time, that movement was stitched in silk, lined with greatness, and sealed in the most expensive "I told you so" ever made. The message was clear. You can try to match Wu Shifen's hustle, but you'll never match his drip of destiny, and there you have it, the emerald explosion that just broke the internet, melted timelines, and reminded the world that when Wu Shisen flexes, he doesn't just wear clothes, he wears chapters of his own legend. From the streets of Queens to silk stitched in Italy, this man literally turned his legacy into luxury and left everyone else wondering if they should frame their Grammys or start wearing them too. But now it is your turn. What do you think? Was this Wu Shifen's greatest flex yet? A symbol of evolution? Or just the most expensive midlife crisis in hip-hop history? Drop your theories in the comments below, because this debate is greener than envy and nowhere near over. And listen, if you're still here, you're not just watching drama, you're reliving it with us. So do yourself a favor, smash that like button like Wu Shi smashed Yaru's career. Hit subscribe before that emerald suit gets its own Netflix series, and turn on notifications like you're waiting for Dre to finally drop Detox, because tomorrow we're back at it. New scandals, new leaks, and another celebrity pretending they didn't mean to go viral. Around here, the truth doesn't whisper, it drips in diamond and screams in emerald silk. Stay loud, stay messy, stay legendary. This is Truth Title, where fame gets fact-checked, flexes get exposed, and every exclusive comes with receipts hotter than Wu Shifen's mixtape era. Now go hit that like button before the next rapper starts sewing their ego into a three-piece suit.